Welcome back to my vlog series. This is officially episode number 5 of the series, but if you haven't been keeping up, then I'm Olivia, and I'm introducing you to me through my mediocre painting skills. So far this semester, you've gotten to know me as a morning person, as a planner, and as a Latina. This week, we're gonna delve into what de-stresses me and what calms me down. I hope that you guys enjoy, and I hope that you guys learn another little thing about me. When I first got the chance to be behind the wheel, I was objectively a terrible driver. I was scared of cars going the opposite direction. I was hugging the shoulders so tightly that I was basically in the grass. And honestly, the whole process of driving just caused me a tremendous amount of stress. It was actually so bad at the beginning that there were instances while I was driving for driver's ed that I actually had to pull the car over because the friends in the back seat were so nauseous that I had to stop. Despite being stressed and uncomfortable about the notion of driving, the entire time that I had my learner's permit, my parents put me behind the wheel as frequently as possible. My dad especially would put me in these really high-intensity situations, like merging onto the highway or driving through Chapel Hill on a game day so that I would get used to driving in stressful scenarios. He would be in the passenger seat repeating the word yellow, 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 as a way to get me to not be scared of the yellow line that was in the center of the road. After a full year of merging on highways, driving down mountains, and avoiding Carolina blue covered pedestrians, I turned 16, got my license, and I was ready to hit the road confidently. Though my journey with driving started off fairly negatively, it has definitely become one of my favorite activities, and being in the car has become one of my favorite places. And it's a good thing too, because in my small town where I grew up, there was very little else for teenagers to do other than just drive around. Through high school, the car became the place where you could have the most candid conversations. And eventually it got to the point where some of my favorite texts to receive were the "wanna go for a drive" messages. I have one friend in particular where hanging out was fun and all, but we all just knew that it was the appetizer to the good conversations that were saved for the car ride home. I didn't realize how safe of a space the car was for me until I got to be a first year at UNC, when I didn't have a car with me on campus. The first time I felt really stressed and felt like I just needed to get away that first year, I had no other option but to be emotional on the bus. Now, as a senior, the car is still the place I go when I need to process or de-stress, have hypothetical arguments, or practice for hypothetical interviews. My favorite place to be is in the car, driving on the back roads with the windows down and the music just playing really loudly. So I guess my relationship with driving has come a long way. P.S. Even though I've had my license for 5 years now, I still hear the words yellow, yellow, yellow in my head every time I hit the road. So I guess I should thank my dad for that one. So this is my painting for this week. It is a long road with a blue sunny sky. Honestly, I'm really excited about it. I feel like I learned a lot about vanishing points, which are really helpful in this week's painting, but I also learned a lot about how little it takes to make me happy. I find a lot of joy in being surrounded by my friends and by my family on just a calm and sunny day, and I also find a lot of freedom and control and being behind the wheel. And so ultimately, when I'm feeling stressed or when I'm feeling worried, this is the place where I go to calm down. This is what I do. I go for a drive. All right, well, I hope that you guys feel like you learned a little bit about me, and I can't wait to see you next week when we delve into another mediocre painting.